Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be making a decorative autumn hanging sign. Okay, so we're going to start off with applying the chalk paint onto the wooden sign. I'm actually reusing an old sign that I had, so before I could apply my chalk paint, I did have to sand my sign down. I had to apply around 3 coats of my chalk paint to my wooden sign. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm just taking another paint. This paint is called Pumpkin, and I'm going to use my paper towel. And what I decided was to create streaks going at the top section of my sign. This step is completely optional, but I just wanted to add this to my sign. Okay, so next what we're doing is we're going to be working with the decorative napkin and the Mod Podge. But before we apply our Mod Podge, we're going to go ahead and remove the second layer on your napkin. You'll do this if your napkin is a 2-ply napkin. Okay, so after you have removed the second layer of your napkin, you'll go ahead and take your scissors and cut the section of the napkin that you will want to use on your wooden sign. Okay, so now you're ready to apply your Mod Podge. So what you'll do here is you'll take your paintbrush and apply a thin layer of the Mod Podge to the bottom section of your wooden sign. After applying your Mod Podge, you'll take your decorative napkin and lay it over your Mod Podge. I like to use my blow dryer when working with Mod Podge, so I just go ahead and I just dry it just a little, and then I use my hand and I rub out any of the creases or lines that may appear. Okay, so after using my blow dryer, I am now applying some Mod Podge to the top layer of my napkin. And then I'll just repeat the step of using my blow dryer, and I'll use my hand and just gently smooth over the surface, just making sure there's no lines or creases on my decorative napkin. Okay, so I decided to add a second layer of my Mod Podge over my decorative napkin, and so I'll just do that, and then after I'll just repeat the steps of using my blow dryer just to help with the drying process. Okay, so next we're going to be working with the twine. So what I'm doing here is I'm just taking my twine and I'm taking a strand of my twine, and using hot glue I will glue my twine down just above my napkin. So I actually ended up gluing down 3 strands of twine. This is optional, but I just thought this looked best on my sign. And so what I'm doing here is I'm just taking my faux leaves and I'm just gluing them down just over my twine. If you have any faux leaves or greenery, you can also add that as well. Okay, so this last step is optional. What I did here is I took some of my ribbon and I cut 3 sections, and I actually only used 2 of the sections. After cutting that, I just went ahead and folded it in half, and then I bunched the middle of the ribbon together. Then I used some twine to tie it off, and then I went ahead and I just repeated this on the second ribbon that I folded in half. I just repeated the same steps, and then at the very end I took the 2 sections and added them together and tied them off with twine. Okay, so after creating your bow, you're just going to take some hot glue or any other heavy duty adhesive and attach your bow. And that is it. That completes this project. I hope that you have enjoyed creating your very own autumn decorative hanging sign. Thank you all so much for stopping by and creating with me. I'll see you soon.